Hi, I just wanted to explain to you that there is 9 different effects that kids feel when something happens where it negatively affects their positive affect. So we all want to feel joy, excitement, and have that good comfort feeling. The only feeling that we really have that's a neutral is like a startled feeling. It's that second where you can't really feel negative or positive. You don't really know what's going on. But there's a whole list of negative feelings. Distress, shame, disgust, fear, anger, and dismell, which is like that like weird smell kind of thing. It's not really a word. The guy that made up this whole list made that word up. But anyway, I wanted you to watch this video, so hang on a second.
Are extremely responsive to the emotions and the reactivity and the social interaction that they get from the world around them. This is something that we started studying 30, 40 years ago, when people didn't think that infants could engage in social interaction. In the still face experiment, what the mother did was she sits down and she's playing with her baby who's about a year of age. And she gives a greeting to the baby gives a greeting back to her. This baby starts pointing at different places in the world, and the mother's trying to engage her and play with her. They're working to coordinate their emotions and their intentions, what they want to do in the world. And that's really what the baby is used to. And then we ask the mother to not respond to the baby. The baby very quickly picks up on this. And then she uses all of her abilities to try and get the mother back. She smiles at the mother. She points because she's used to the mother looking where she points. The baby puts both hands up in front of her and says, "What's happening here?" She makes that screechy sound at the mother, like, "Come on, why aren't we doing this?" Even in this 2 minutes, when they don't get the normal reaction, they react with negative emotions, they turn away, they feel the stress of it, they actually may lose control of their posture because of the stress that they're experiencing.
I'm here. And what are you doing? Oh, yes. Oh, good girl.
It's a little like the good, the bad, and the ugly. The good is that normal stuff that goes on, that we all do with our kids. The bad is when something bad happens, but the infant can overcome it. After all, when you stop the still face, the mother and the baby start to play again. The ugly is when you don't give the child any chance to get back to the good. There's no reparation, and they're stuck in that really ugly situation.
Anyway, what I wanted to let you see and understand here is that restorative practices, basically, the whole idea is to pull the student away from the negative feelings that they're having and making sure that their feelings are repaired and ready to be a part of the group again. Like if it's one particular student that is doing all kinds of disruptive behaviors in your classroom and you're constantly pulling that child aside and saying, you need to stop doing this, you need to stop doing that, somehow we have to be able to pull the child back in so that he feels like he's part of the group again. So that's a really very difficult scenario to try and figure out, because if you don't bring that child back in, they're still feeling that negative effect inside them, which could cause them to continue to misbehave. So basically, restorative practice is to try to get them reaffiliate it with the group again. So what I want you to do is try to come up with ways that you could make a child feel like they're part of the group again after some kind of disruptive behavior. It's a tough one. Also, I do have a copy of the 9 effects, so that way you could look at them and try to figure out different feelings that kids possibly could have in your classroom over certain situations. And it's just a good way to just be aware that there is so many negative effects, and there's only 2 positive ones that we have. So you're going to be presenting to your group the ideas or suggestions. You might want to even mention as a part of your group what you witnessed here on the video with the baby and the mom. And that way you can explain that in your presentation that you're going to be giving in a few minutes. All right? Good luck. Bye.